What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another banger of a video, and today we are reviewing and recapping SmackDown, specifically the July 18th episode of SmackDown. Bunch of crazy moments, contract signing, so let's jump right into it. The show opens up with a scene that seems to be that the MFT and Solo Sikoa got into a car crash, and the police are on the scene, and Adam Pearce is there, and no one's really sure what happened. There's a scheduled match between Charlotte Flair versus Raquel Rodriguez, and Charlotte Flair walked out with the victory with Alexa Bliss in her corner. We resume back to the scene of the MFT and the car crash, and Jacob Fatu is a person of interest, so they bring him in for questioning. There was a match between Carmelo Hayes versus Damian Priest, and there was a disqualification because Aleister Black just couldn't contain himself, and Aleister Black masked Damian Priest. So that was a disqualification. Nobody won that match. Disqualification. Next thing that happened was that Solo Sikoa and the MFT came out to the ring and said, this should show you guys exactly how bad of a person Jacob Fatu is. And then the police reveal that Jacob Fatu had nothing to do with it, and Solo Sikoa set him up, and Solo Sikoa gets walked out of the arena in handcuffs, so that's absolutely crazy. And also it was scheduled that at SummerSlam there's going to be a match between Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu, a rematch for the U.S. Championship, and it's going to be in a steel cage. So that's going to be an amazing match. Stay tuned for that. There was a match between Stephanie Vaquer versus Alba Fire, and Stephanie Vaquer walked out with a win on this run. I'm fine with that. I expected that. I wasn't expecting anything less from that. Four-way tag team action for a #1 contender spot for the tag titles, and Rey Fenix and Andrade walked out with a win on that one, so they're going to have a shot at the tag titles versus the Wyatt Six, so that's going to be really interesting. And then kind of like the main event of SmackDown was a contract signing between John Cena and Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes walked out and said, I don't flinch, I will beat him at SummerSlam. And John Cena walks out, says, Cody, sit down. And he says that he will not be at SummerSlam because he's filming a movie for Netflix. John Cena starts to walk out of the ring. Cody Rhodes says, nah. Cody Rhodes walks up to him and just beats him down, drags him in the ring, and then hits him with a splash through the table with the contract in hand, and then forces John Cena to sign the contract with his hand, like he's like signing it like that. And then Cody Rhodes says, read the fine print. It is a street fight. So it is a street fight for the Undisputed Championship at SummerSlam between Cody Rhodes and John Cena. That's going to be an amazing match. Well, that's it for the SmackDown review and recap. If you did enjoy it, please smash like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you never, ever, 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 ever miss another upload. Until next time, peace.